Hey, what's going on, guys? Back again with another deck profile. So today we're going to be looking at Tournament of Power Son Gohan. I've heard good things and bad things about this leader, decided to try it out for myself, and found pretty good success. So I'd like to share my deck profile with you guys today. Alright, so his ability, he has the trait Warrior of Universe 7. This allows all of your Universe 7 cards to lose all of their color restrictions, so they have no specified cost. You can play them out with any colored energy, as long as you have the right amount of energy. He has an auto that's once per turn. When you combo with the Universe 7 card from your battle area, you draw 2 cards. And when you awaken at 4 or less life, choose 2 energy, untap them. On his other side, he keeps both of those 2 abilities, but he also gains a permanent, which all your Universe 7 cards can combo while they're in rest mode. So to start the deck profile off, we have 3 Videl. So because our leader is a Son Gohan Adolescence, this allows us to play this card for free. So it can either be a free negate, or it can be a free attacker when you're getting negated by your opponent and you're trying to get your auto off for the turn. So Videl is pretty good. Next up, we run 4 Android 18s. This is going to be your free Han of the deck. So you pay 1, it's a 10k combo, and then on either turn it comes into play in rest mode. So it's pretty decent. It's just another body on the field. 4 of what I think is the best card in the deck. It's going to be 4 Ready to Fight Son Gohan. This is a 1-drop that allows you to look at the top 3 cards, grab a Universe 7, add it to your hand, and then you're going to combo it with your Gohan in the same turn, allowing you to draw 2 cards for free, pretty much. For Super Combo, we're going to be running the new Goku. So this allows your Universe 7 leaders to play the Super Combo even if you're at 5 life. So they can keep you unawakened, you can still use your combo. It's really good. 4 of my favorite card in the deck is going to be Agony of Hell Frieza. So with this combo, I usually try to hard mulligan for this card, actually, it's so good. So you have 1 in your discard pile, or drop area. You play the second one from your hand, it recovers a Frieza from your discard pile, so you grab this card back, and then you combo with it with your leader, and you draw 2 cards. And then you can just repeat that during whatever turn that you don't have any other good plays, so you're pretty much just getting free 2 cards for the turn. Alright, next up we're running 4 Unyielding Spirit Trunks. So whenever we attack on our turn, we can play this card to untap 1 energy. This allows us to continue our combo plays, and it also allows us to play more defensively after we tap out. So for our defensive card, we run 4 negates in this deck. That's going to be Master Roshi. I think this is extremely good with Gohan because you negate the attack, you play Master Roshi out, and then you combo with it during your turn, and you draw 2 cards. So another really good play. We're also running 3 Objection. This is going to be kind of an answer to Cell decks and an answer to Xeno. It's also really great in this deck because you usually have about 10 to 14 cards in hand, so you can afford to lose 2 cards to get an extra energy. Next up is Focus Mind Son Gohan. So this card has Barrier, and you activate main once per turn, look at the top 7 cards, play a Universe 7, and then pay its cost. So it's almost like you're drawing a free card every turn if you're playing one of those cards, which is really nice. And then to go with that, we run 2 of the Results of Training Son Gohan. So he evolves onto this one for 4, and then he has a permanent where if you have 2 or more Universe 7 in your combo area, he gains triple strike, so he's a great finisher. Also, whenever he evolves onto a Gohan, since our leader's blue, we choose up to 3 Universe 7 cards of 3 or less energy and play them for free. So we have a few decent targets for that. 2 of them right here. It's going to be our Krillin. So this is one way that we can self-awaken if we really needed to, although we can pretty much win the game unawakened, which is nice. So when you play this card, choose 1 card in your life, add it to your hand, choose up to cost 3 or less from your opponent's side of the field, and KO them. So this is one of our answers to Veggies. It gets over just any kind of problematic 3 drops. Another good target, and probably my second favorite card in the deck, is Focus Mind Piccolo. So this guy has blocker barrier, which I think is one of the best traits in the game, aside from like critical double strike. But his permanent is during your opponent's turn. If you have 4 more energy, he gains 5,000. So he is essentially a negate against your opponent's leader every single turn, unless they want to combo over him. For more board removal, just to keep it an even playing field, we run 3 Son Gohan Family of Justice. This is mostly to answer Kabas in the Veggie. It answers the Brawly, 3-drop Brawly. It gets over Vegeta in the SS3 decks, King Vegeta. So yeah, just more board clear. Next up, we run 4 Sensu Beans. Again, just like Unyielding Spirit Trunks, this helps us continue our plays. It also helps us play defensively. So it's not a negate, but it can be used to defend a lot of attacks. So just a decent card. And finally, we run, shout out to Sal for telling me to play this card. We run 2 Fu Shrouded in Mystery. So because we have so much hand advantage, we have so much energy, we have a great board presence, Fu allows us to kind of play it on turn with objection, turn 5, and then just go in for gain. Because we play pretty aggressively, so your opponent's probably going to be awakened, and we can do some really dirty stuff with this. So it turns off their super combos, it turns off their blockers, it turns off their negates. They really can't do anything unless it gets bloodlusted. So anyway, this is what I have so far. Things I think it struggles against. I've played against a handful of matchups. I still need to test against aggro red, which I think it's going to have a hard time against. Things like Jiren and Chain Attack Trunks that attack active battle cards, I think is going to hurt. Vados, the leader, which no one really plays, but that could also hurt the deck. I played against Cell, didn't do bad at all against it. You draw so many cards during your turn, so it's not even a big deal. Also, sideboarding into this, I haven't made the sideboard yet, but I feel like you can have plenty of good options because you're able to run 4 colors in your deck. You have access to all kinds of things like surprise attack Vegeta, King Vegeta, and just different things like that. You can also splash like Results of Training in this deck if you wanted to awaken early. People are just holding you at 8. So I think it is definitely a deserving leader. I think people don't give it enough credit. And once you try the deck out, you'll see just how fun it is. It's definitely my favorite leader right now, just because of all the drawing, the aggression, and just how wacky it is. It looks like such an odd deck, but it's so fun to play. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks again for checking out this deck profile. We'll see you next time.